welcome to R.age, where we bring you all the rage, or should be.
Yes.
Today we're going to be talking about a magazine that is...
Newspaper.
A weekly newspaper that's about to make a huge impact in the Indian community. We have two special guests with us, Mr. Jawharilal Rajendran, who is the editor of this weekly newspaper, and Sheela Narayanan, who is a correspondent. Now, they're going to tell us more about this newspaper called Tabla in a moment. But before we get to that, let's take a look at this clip.
Feel the vibrant beat of Tabla, Singapore's first free English weekly targeted at the Indian community. Tabla is distributed every Friday at places where Indians work, live and play. It offers readers content to stay in touch with their roots.
So, Pradeep, could you tell us what's the main motivation behind the launch of Tabla?
We just felt there was a huge market because there are more and more people moving to Singapore. The Indian expats and as well as the Indian community here has been growing a lot. And we felt that from general feedback we got from them, we felt that they were not getting exactly what they wanted from the local media. So we thought this was an opportunity that we could capitalize on. So we put together a paper that sort of gives them a little bit of news from India, some Singapore news that is useful for them, a lot of Bollywood and fashion with an Indian touch, as well as sports that matter to all the people from India, which is cricket, which is very big, golf, Formula One, tennis, and so in short, it's basically a nice little capsule that gives them something that they hadn't been getting so far.
So in terms of editorial content, would you say that there will be more focus on local news or foreign news from India?
It's going to be a nice mix because if you look at it in the full entirety, a lot of the news would be from India, but we would have news from Singapore that sort of concerns these people, like their children's education, transport, housing, whether they should be renting, whether they should be buying, what are the schools, should they be part of the local school system or go to the Indian schools, the foreign schools, entertainment, what do you do when you're living in Singapore, are you going to be traveling in the region, so we'll give you some tips. So those are the bits that will be from Singapore.
With a circulation of over 30,000, Tabla is a must-read for the growing Indian community and its influx of expatriates with their multitude of needs and wants. Tabla, the heartbeat of the Indian community.
And Tabla is an Indian percussion instrument, that we can see over there. So why is that chosen to be the name of this new publication?
We just felt it kind of resonated well with the whole community. The tabla is a very classical Indian instrument, and it goes back in Indian history, and every single Indian knows what the tabla is, and it's used in all sorts of cultural, religious ceremonies, so it has a very nice image about it. So we felt that rather than go for something that was very trendy or go for something that was a little gimmicky, we thought we'll go for something that was more classy and classical. I assume you're talking about the exclamation mark at the end. Yes. It's just a way of giving it a little bit of an Indian touch. And as Raj had said earlier, the little red dot has many significant connotations.
The target audience is such that, fortunately for us, advertisers are also interested in. And so this is a clearly advertisement-driven model. What we want is a substantial weekend paper that they will pick up and they will spend time reading.
How is Tabla going to be different from Tamil Mirasu besides the language?
Tamil Mirasu caters for if Tabla is a niche product on its own, Tamil Mirasu makes it even more niche. They cater for the people from Tamil Nadu who speak Tamil, and the paper caters to them and gives them a lot of news from that part of the country. So they deal a lot with Tamil Nadu politics, Tamil Nadu entertainment, and everything from that place. And they do also have a little bit of the rest of India and Singapore. For us, we have to deal with India as a full nation, so we will be more general. We will be covering things from Tamil Nadu, but we will also be covering Indian politics in general, which is based in New Delhi, Indian movies in general, which is based in Mumbai, and everything around the country. So I think we are more of an all-round product just because we cater to a larger community.
I think the first part of this, Tamil Murasu will continue as it is. So many pages, still a bilingual paper, English section. So there's no change in Tamil Murasu. This is an add-on catering to a totally new market. We are fairly confident this newspaper will break even, be profitable within a couple of years. Okay? So if this product is profitable, then the beneficiary will be Tamil Murasu. The other advantage of this newspaper, Tamil Murasu caters purely for the Tamils. And in the expat community, you also have Tamils and non-Tamils. Hopefully, the Tamils in the expat community, the additional Tamils, will buy Tamil Murasu. So, hopefully, I believe that Tamil Murasu circulation will improve.
It will come out in the afternoon. What I didn't mention also was that we also have a home delivery option. Those who want it delivered to their homes, we need to charge because the vendors who deliver, expect to be paid for it. So it's a small fee of, I think, of $28 a year. It'll be sent to your home Friday morning, first thing. So you'll get it together with the Straits Times, etc. The paper will be delivered. By the time the delivery goes to all the drop points, it'll be in the afternoon. So if you want it first thing in the morning, home delivery. The website will come out at about lunchtime. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is a tabla.
Exciting.
This is a prototype that we got.
Yes,
from
that's
them.
right. This is our mock-up
Okay.
that it was put together just to show potential advertisers and people in the market as well. Right?
Okay. Yeah, so Raj, could you tell us a little bit more about this red dot here?
Basically, when we were toying with the idea of doing a masthead, we decided that we needed some Singapore
Elements
in it, exactly. And so we felt that, what better way than a little red dot. And also because a lot of Indian women wear red dots on their forehead, so that's also significant.
Okay. Is it a South Indian or North Indian?
Oh, both actually.
Yeah.
It's significant across the subcontinent.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you think that so far mainstream media has not been able to cater to the information needs of the Indian community?
I think they've been trying very hard, and for instance, papers like the Straits Times and Business Times do come up with good articles on India. But India is such a huge nation now, it's such an emerging country, and it's very difficult to keep track of everything. And especially with a large Indian diaspora here, it makes sense for us to try to cater to this niche market, growing by the day.
How big is the expatriate community here? The Indian expatriate community, would you happen to know?
Well, according to the Indian High Commission, there are about 200,000, more than 200,000
More than
Indian expats.
200,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're talking about high skill as well as low skilled workers, right? Or are we talking about the
Just the high
professionals?
income segment.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
more I think
professionals,
the
the PMEBs?
professionals.
200,000.
Yeah.
That's
in excess
huge.
of 200,000. Yeah.
Well, in excess of 200,000.
Yeah.
That's
So it's a
right.
very
That's
large
a lot.
number, and there are a lot of people who have also become Singapore citizens or taken up PR. So actually, the number is really quite large.
Okay. So
Wow.
30,000 copies are actually not enough
Yeah,
to go
30,000
around the
copies.
200,000 of expats.
Yeah, that's true. 30,000 may not be enough, but we will go along. As we go along, we decide whether we want to increase. But people can still get the e-paper.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
available there. Or if they want to be certain about getting the paper, then they only need to pay $28, which is
$20 a year.
a year
Delivery.
for 52 issues. It's then you get the paper. That's for the delivery fee, lah.
That's
Paper
the
will be
delivery
delivered to the house.
So the paper is actually free.
The paper is actually free. It's just the cost of delivering it to your house.
Okay.
That's
But-
quite reasonable, actually. $28 for 52 issues.
Okay.
But it makes certain that you get your copy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we want to be careful, we can just subscribe to it,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah,
And
be
we'll
very
get it at our
careful.
doorstep.
In the morning, first thing,
okay.
I say subscribe
Friday.
away.
Okay.
But let's say I'm afraid the economy is faltering and I want to get it cheaply. Is it distributed? Where will it be distributed?
We basically distributing it in areas where Indians hang out.
Right, so Serangoon.
Yeah, we can't be like other free papers, which is mass distribution,
Yeah.
MRTs, you know. So not necessarily Serangoon because they
So,
Indians hang
no,
out.
I was thinking
Yeah.
Singapore Cricket Club.
Yeah, Indian
and
Association,
some of the
Khalsa
restaurants
Association, some of
and-
the Indian restaurants,
The
like
embassy
Rajendran
as well.
Bhavan and
Yeah.
and Annalakshmi and you know, places like that. Yeah, so you can find them there. In fact, we've come up with a little list in one of the ads, which is appearing tomorrow or Friday, and you can see from there. Well, after a while, word will get around and people know where to pick it up anyway. But we're really hoping more people will try to subscribe.
So would it be a concern for you that, non-Indian readers like me, would be interested in contents like Bollywood, and I want to grab a copy. So
Yeah,
in the
because
end,
you know how Singaporeans are. Oh, it's free. Let's take it.
yeah, just take it.
I'll
and
leave
it's
the
in
Bollywood
English.
expert Sheela to answer that question.
Well, I personally don't have a problem. Yes, this paper is targeted at the Indian community. It's also, for people who are interested in India as well. So in my time covering Bollywood, it's not only the Indians who are interested in Bollywood. It's my Malay friends and my Chinese friends are interested in Bollywood. So if they want to pick up the paper to read about Bollywood, yeah, fine. By all means, go ahead and pick it up. Yeah, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm quite happy
All
for them
right.
to do that.
Okay, we're going for a break. When we come back, we'll talk about what will be the content of the paper that we can look forward to.
All right. Okay, see you after the break.